Don't text and drive.
Don't text and drive. Get consent. Thanks, Frank. That's great advice. You should advise Alex. Along with this, love me. I'm not even gonna have a pretense for that one. Love me. Next up, we have a very good friend, very funny, good guy, nice with kids, tall. Nope. I'm going through all the adjectives I've done. Hardworking, dedicated. Those are true. He's pretty short. I think he's pretty short. That's the one thing that's not true. Other than that, I'm completely honest when I say you should put your hands together for Derrick Sokolo.
Yeah, I'm not this tall. You guys having fun? How about you guys in the first row? You guys having fun?
Yeah.
I need names from everybody. Sorry, I'm just playing. What's your name? What's your name? How about you?
Mark.
How about you?
Andrew.
How about you?
Jean.
What you say again?
Andrew.
Alright, what's your name? Your name?
Sabrina.
Your name? Your name?
Gabby.
Second row. Second row. But you would think because I'm a guy, I like calling girls bitches, but I don't. I really hate the B word. I do. I hate the B word that lives next door. That girl's a bitch. It really is. I'm telling you. Because you know why? This one time at band camp, she didn't go to band camp, but she looks like she would hurt people that go to band camp. And I didn't go to band camp either, but she still looks mean as shit though. I feel like if I went to go talk to her one day, you know, I would say, hi, how you doing? My name's Derrick. And first thing she would say is, get out of my face, you African motherfucker. And I would be like, how did she know I was an African? That's a psychic or something. I wish I could be a psychic though. That'd be a nice job, pretty good pay, you know. I'd be a lot better in my job now. I can't get this shit right, huh? That's something you kept messing with. You think it's too short? What's your name again?
Andrew.
You think it's too short for me?
A little bit.
Can you hear me good?
No.
It's too short. You're right. Think it's good?
Yeah.
Somebody said Emily, right? I knew it. I knew it. Think it's good? All right. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my job. I hate my job. Right now I wash dishes downtown. I'm not gonna tell you where, because I have a story for you guys. But I really do. I hate my job, but I learned a lot. I learned that I don't need to be a perfectionist all the time, because cleaning dishes are fun and all, till it gets to like 1 in the morning, and the only thing keeping me from going home are dirty dishes. So the moral to the story is, don't eat downtown after 10:30. I wouldn't tell you where I work, but getting sick is better when it's a surprise, right? The other thing I learned is, when you hate your job, you get like really good at telling time. Like one time, there's one guy named Jared, he's a douche too. He said, hey Derrick, you got 2 hours left. I said, no, I don't. I have 1 hour and 47 minutes left. How dare you? He said, how dare you have 13 minutes to my shift, bitch. I wanted to hit him, but I was like, no, it's cool, it's cool. Like before I had a job, I wasn't dumb at anything, but whenever I looked at the clock with the hands, I always had to double check my work. My teacher told me I always double check my work. But, you know, I keep forgetting you guys' name. How about you this time? What's your name? Mark. You plan on having kids when you get older? Stay with me, stay with me. You don't know? Alright, who's planning on having kids? First row, come on, somebody. Andrew, right? There you go. So look, when your son gets to like the 2nd grade, you know, they start learning about clocks, pull him out of school and get him a part-time job washing dishes. For 3 reasons. Listen to me, guys. This is important. You might want to write this down. Come on, use it. Don't. Use it. Alright, pull your phone out. You guys, go wait for him to pull it up. Alright. Ready? See, look, when you give him a part-time job, 3 things are going to happen. First, he's going to pay rent. Second, he's going to wash dishes. And third, he's going to always be on time, because he just learned it. It's going to be like having a roommate that looks just like the mailman. Girls, right? Be rude. But I love girls, though. I love all girls, you know. But I learned different things from, like, different girls. like black girls. They're always loud, not just in the movie theaters. They're mean. They always want to fight. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. It sounds like the mailman. You know. Always mean. Like you always see white people on when animals attack, but you only see black girls on when men attack. Get together, black girls. Get together. That's not cool. Like, they might chase me home after this. But I'm fast, they won't catch me. But I'll trip a lot, so you might catch me. But like, you ever try to do too many things at the same time and it ends up not working out and turning stupid? There's one time I was walking in the hub, right, and I saw my shoes untied. So I bent down and tied my shoe. Now, you know what, my back is kind of sore. Let me focus on my back first, so I put it back, and I said, you know what? I was already about to tie my shoe. So let me start to tie my shoe. And you know what? I don't want to get back spasms in the future. I have to take care of this now. And then my head got cold, so I put my hand on my head. But like to the untrained eye, it looked like I was doing this the whole time. That's not even the bad part, because there was somebody in front of me actually tying the shoes. And you know, like they had a spider on their back. So I wanted to say, hey, you got a spider, but it came out like, ah. And he didn't notice it for a while. I mean, he did. He turned up and he looked at me, and I looked back at him, and we looked into each other's eyes for like 5 minutes. Like he looked at me, and I looked at him, and then he said, did we just become best friends? And I said, hell yeah, so we went to the garage to have fun and do activities. That's what I said, everybody.
What did I say? Not tall. What do you think that's funny? What's your name?
Derrick.
Derrick. Probably really like that last comment. Yeah. Derrick and Derrick?
Yeah.
And what are the odds? What is happening? It'd be so weird if someone in this room was also named Michael. You shine. What does that even mean? That's not even a phrase. You shine? Okay. Anyways, this is so exciting! I'm so excited because I'm introducing to you your last comment of the night. A very good friend, not that tall, good with kids, very hardworking, very funny, the astute, Nick Miller!
Does anyone want this? I'm gonna toss it. Whoever catches it gets it. It's like the worst wedding ever. So how's everyone, huh? Good. Is anyone here named Nick? What are the odds? Oh, one person. That's crazy. What a unique name I have. Yeah, we have actually. We're best friends. So, I was watching TV recently, which is something I do, and Dukes of Hazzard was on TV, and I was watching it, and I was like, what do these guys do? Like, they have a whole show around them, and they're just a couple of rednecks that ride around and, I don't know, get into shenanigans. Like, it's really confusing. I saw half the episode, so maybe that's why I'm confused. But you could watch most TV shows and watch half an episode and be like, I get what the plot is. I don't know what happened in it at all. And I asked my roommates who were watching the whole episode, and they both said, I have no idea. I think something was smuggling, which was my guess. That's what it seemed like. They were just riding around in the back of semi-trucks. Is it semi-trucks? Yeah, those are the ones on the roads, right? Okay. You know what I mean. Even though it was a generic description, you know what I meant by the ones on the roads. And they were just in the backs of them, like with all these boxes, and one of them dropped his walkie-talkie from 3 feet and it shattered into like 50 pieces. I don't even think there are 50 pieces to a walkie-talkie, but I don't know. And then he was just trapped in there. And the other one was in another truck, which was the right truck, but I don't know how they even knew how to get the other one out, because he was just stuck in that truck until they got to their destination, probably. But he was in the end of the episode, and they had their cousin Daisy, who is a looker, so she has to pretend that her car broke down, and truckers stop by and they're like, hey, how can I help you? And then they check out what's in the truck. I still don't know what they were looking for in the truck. All of them had boxes, so I don't know how they could tell what they were looking for. But they described Daisy as a looker multiple times in every episode, which is weird. Like, I don't know if the narrator is one of the... No, it's not one of the Duke boys. Never mind. We'll forget about that. I don't know if he's related to them or something, but he keeps bringing it up a lot, and it's a little creepy. Like, this narrator's in love with Daisy, dude. But I don't think he can care about the rest of the story, because I don't know what happened in it. All I know is that Daisy's a looker. And then they solved the problem, and the cop that got fired got his job back, but I don't know what they solved. And Boss Hogg was out of money. So I think the Duke boys are the actual villains of the show, because that's the only guy who has money riding on everything. And they're just like, no, we're going to take this down. I think that's what the horn does. No, it's that one Southern song. I don't know how it goes right now, though. That's the one. I only saw half of it. They don't beat the horn through the whole episode. It'd be obnoxious. It's not a show about cars. There just happens to be one. But that guy loses millions of dollars throughout the series. And he's the villain? I don't think so. So, you know, if anyone else wants to talk about Dukes of Hazzard later, let me know. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know what's going on with Godzilla. I'm not saying I'm worried about Godzilla. That sounds like I'm starting an intervention. I don't get Godzilla, because why does a 50-story tall lizard have to have powers? He's 50 stories tall. Isn't that, like, dangerous enough to Tokyo? Or, yeah, just Tokyo. New York, but that wasn't really Godzilla. That was just a fake other gigantic lizard. From what I've been told. And so, like, he could crush 6 city blocks just by making a step. But he also has to breathe fire or whatever that is. Like, he's really pushing it. And he spins on his tail and does, like, kicks and stuff. Just be a dinosaur. They did enough damage when they were around, I think. They're huge. You don't need all the powers. Save some for the rest of us. What superpower would you want to have if you had a superpower? If you could pick.
To fly.
To fly? That's a good one. That's a common one. I'd use that. What about you?
Fire.
Fire? I thought you were about to say fly. What about... Not someone in the front row. What about you?
I'd be invisible.
That's creepy. What would you use that for?
You know.
Don't answer. Anybody else? What's power that they would like? How about you?
I'd like super strength.
Super strength. That's a good one. I mean, you gotta be in close proximity, so it's not the best. Like, super strength, that's Captain America's one power, right? That's the dumbest power. Well, he's the worst member of the Avengers. His biggest thing, because notice, nobody wanted their superpower to be a gigantic shield. That's all he's got. He's got defense. And so, like, people are shooting at him, and he's like, don't worry, I got him, and he throws his shield, and it doesn't come back to him. It's not a boomerang. He just throws it, and it hits someone, And then he's immediately open to get shot. Just right away. All they have to do is wait for, they have a distraction guy who gets hit with a metal shield. Doesn't get killed, it's a metal shield. He gets like a bruise on his arm. And then the other guy just gets to kill Captain America right there. Anyone could kill Captain America, even you. With the 7 easy steps. I don't have 7 easy steps. But he throws it, and then like, what does he do from there? He's just got to be like, okay guys, I'll be right back. Run off and get the shield. That's pointless, because Hulk could the Hulk has super strength, but the Hulk is huge. He could tear up an entire city street and just like shake it like a rug and everyone flies around. Iron Man can shoot rockets out of like 15 different spots on his armor. And even Hawkeye and Black Widow like shoot stuff. Which, people make fun of Hawkeye because they're like, oh, bow and arrow. Captain America has a shield. Like, his weapon is defense, and then gone. He doesn't have to go get his arrows after he shoots them. Although, he probably would run out of arrows pretty quick. But everyone else, you know, easy stuff. Who else is in the Avengers? Is that everyone? Oh, Thor! Right. He can shoot lightning from a hammer. He's a god. He doesn't even need to shoot lightning from a hammer. He should be immortal, right? He's immortal. That's his power. Doesn't need anything else. They're all better than Captain America. That's what I'm trying to say. Captain America is like if you saw a lonely guy out on the Old Main hub. Old Main. Hold on, we're gonna take it back. Captain America is like a lonely guy out on the Old Main lawn playing frisbee with himself because no one wants to hang out with him. And that's, you know, that's that, and that's the end of my set. Thank you.
All right, everybody, put your hand together for Nick. Miller.
Man, I had so much fun tonight!
Thank you guys for coming out. Oh wow, I got progressively more excited as the night went on. I think I just blew one of the veins in my head. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We've been Second Floor Stand Up. I've been Michael Regan. These have been my friends. They're very funny. They're very tall. They're very good with kids. If you like what you saw, we have more shows. Find us on Facebook. Find us on Twitter. Find us in real life. It's a scavenger hunt. If you like what you saw because of the craft and you want to try it, every Tuesday, that's right, every Tuesday, at 9:15 in this very room that you are within currently. With that. We have open mics where we get to test out our material, try new stuff, hang with the friends. It's really fun, and you can come. You don't have to do material if you don't want to, but it's a great place to try out new stuff. Thank you guys so much for coming out, and as my mother also always said, and says to me, high five!